Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, and there's a lot of very big announcements around XRP right now. Technology company DeFi Tech to launch new XRP Etp next month. So, DeFi Technologies, a prominent crypto company at the forefront of bridging traditional capital markets with decentralized finance, has disclosed the imminent launch of an XRP exchange-traded product. Per the notification, Valor is set to introduce the Xrp Etp on a European exchange in the early days of December 2023. The report noted that the Xrp Etp investment vehicle would empower investors, enabling them to gain exposure to XRP seamlessly and securely through their respective banks or brokerage services. This is absolutely huge. So what is an ETP? Exchange-traded products are types of securities that track underlying securities. An index are financial instruments. ETPs trade on exchanges similar to stocks, meaning their prices can fluctuate from day to day and intraday. However, the prices of ETPs are derived from the underlying investment that they track. Exchange-traded products can be benchmarked to myriad investments, including commodities, currencies, stocks, and bonds. Since prices of ETPs can fluctuate, investors have the potential to earn gains, but also have the risk of market losses. ETPs can contain a few or hundreds of underlying investments. They're very similar to an ETF. And this is massive because this is going to bring a lot of value to XRP over time. Uphold fiat to crypto on-ramp. Topper has added Apple Pay and Google Pay as a payment option for users. Integrating Apple Pay and Google Pay represents a transformative step for our community of Topper users, said Robin O'Connell, CEO of Uphold Enterprise. For the estimated 600 million individuals who use Apple Pay and Google Pay, Topper makes digital asset buying simple. So they're going to make it easier for people to buy crypto. And that's good because it'll bring a lot more people into crypto. Cross ENF started with Tranglo, Ripple partner, in January 2019, setting up the Philippine corridor. However, the company realized it needed flexibility to expand to other corridors. With Tranglo Connect, Cross ENF is now connected to 24 countries and corridors, and they're going to utilize RippleNet and XRP. Every single country seems to be connecting to Ripple somehow, some way. Now I'm going to play a quick video for you. Ripple will be bigger than Google. The lady speaking in this video, if you don't know who she is, I believe she used to run a central bank in Australia, and she's been very spot on in the past. Take a listen to what she says about Ripple.
If Ripple was put on the stock exchange tomorrow, what do you think their equity would be worth? You know, I honestly believe Ripple is another Google, right?
Okay.
Honestly. And I'll say that right now. And I honestly believe that Ripple is as big as the internet, okay? Because they have the technology that no one else has, you know? Okay. And the thing is, if they got put on the stock market, they would be valued like an incredible IT company with the most progressive technology that anyone's ever had. And I can tell you right now, their shares wouldn't be valued at 60 cents.
Exactly.
More like friggin' 600 US or something.
So it would be valued at 600. So what do you think XRP is going to be worth in the future? I always said XRP is always going to be worth more than Ripple stock at some point, especially when it's moving the world's money. But people still don't understand how big Ripple is actually getting. They're connecting almost every single country. They're putting the payment rails in place right now for XRP to run on. Thunes and many Ripple partners just like them are leading the new financial rails into a world of simple QR code-based payments. Only a QR code is needed, no bank required, no SWIFT, no dollar, new rails, new world. And you know, I still think Ripple's going to steal a lot of business away from SWIFT. That's why I always said XRP is going to achieve 3 digits fast. I think it's going to happen faster than most people think. Ripple is solving a $40 trillion legacy payment system problem. XRP frees up trapped liquidity worldwide due to the lack of interoperability between payment systems. Take a listen to what Brad says here.
So give me a specific example of who's going to use it.
So one of the things we've always said is I don't think banks will be the first customers. We've talked about payment providers, and so we have run pilots out there with the MoneyGrams, Western Unions, Mercury FX, Qualix, a couple of others, and those are payment providers that have massive treasury operations. Using one random example, you have a payment provider that has hundreds of millions of dollars of negative working capital because they've taken their dollars or their pesos and they've pre-funded the account, so they go into Mexico. Once a week, let's say, they'll wire $10 million to Mexico and then debit along the way. Now, sometimes they overfund, sometimes they underfund. The ability to have real-time liquidity is transformational. The global pre-funded, what are called Nostra-Vostra relationships, it represents something on the order of magnitude $10 trillion. If we can make that more efficient and more useful, we can actually accelerate the engine of commerce kind of on a global basis.
And you know, what Brad said there makes a lot of sense. Think about it. Look at where Stellar is right now, partnering up with MoneyGram. They're not really partnering up with the banks right now. Later, once the banks realize how revolutionary this is, they're all going to want to get on board. But over in Europe now, the banks are already getting involved with Ripple. Other countries are getting involved with Ripple as well because they see the innovation, they see the technology, and they know it's absolutely game-changing. XRP community, have you ever once sat down and thought for a second why you have been so devoted to XRP and Ripple over the years? Was it a calling to the Great Awakening? All the assets in the world and something inside you told you this was the one for a reason. Rain or shine, ups and downs. You will soon become the next 1%. You were chosen for a reason. Expect the unexpected. All you had to do was believe. You know, whatever it was that got you into XRP, it had to be something that told you this is the future. This is what's going to make you rich in the future. And I always said, you know, people that hold XRP, they're a certain type of person because everybody seems to always make the same comments on X a lot of the time. They always want to help somebody else out. And it's even beyond that. You know, it took something inside you to show you how big this actually is. And as long as you stay patient and continue holding this cryptocurrency, you can easily become part of the new 1%. A lot of people's wealth is going to get swallowed up in the financial collapse that is coming. Anybody beholden to the US dollar is going to end up losing everything. With CZ and Binance now removed out of the picture, the SEC can now greenlight the spot ETF, allowing BlackRock, Fidelity, Invesco, and other major players to take over control. This is how the game is played. And as they take control, what's going to happen is as people start selling off their Bitcoin, it's going to get swallowed up by BlackRock and Fidelity and a handful of others. And then they're going to control the market going forward around Bitcoin. That's why I said I don't even want them to get involved with XRP in any way. And even Hester Peirce is now setting the narrative. SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce, there's no reason for us to stand in the way of a spot Bitcoin ETF. You see, now you know the ETF is coming because the mainstream media news is already pushing it very hard. BlackRock also reportedly met with the SEC, so it's happening quicker than we even think. Coinbase responds to the Binance news and says new regulations on the horizon. Like I said, they're going to use Binance now to fast track crypto regulations, and people need to be ready for that. Get your money out of memes. This is going to come without a warning. It's going to happen overnight. You know, everybody thinks in the US that we're lagging behind. We are now full steam ahead. And we're going to watch a lot of cryptocurrencies disappear. Ripple executive says on Binance case, U.S. Department of Justice decision is necessary to bring crypto into compliance. So even Stuart Alderati knows that this is the path to crypto regulations now. Right in your face at this point, Senator Warren flat out says we're ready for CBDCs. Some U.S. states will ban them, like Florida already has. The Democrat blue states will adopt them. What people don't realize, it doesn't matter if this state or that state bans CBDCs. Once the federal government rolls out a digital dollar, every single state is going to have to comply with that. They're going to make it mandatory. You know, we're going to see a major transformation in the United States over the next 12 months. Already, they're using BRICS as the narrative for the creation of a digital dollar. I still think BRICS is going to be used as that emergency situation to push out a digital dollar. And that's another reason why I continue holding XRP, because we're going to see a lot of chaos first, and we're going to watch the fall of the current financial system and the US dollar. Bitcoin is going to absolutely have a blow off top, and then after that, we're going to see everything push towards utility moving forward. Bitcoin will become something of the past because it's going to be in the hands of all the big financial institutions. They're going to control that market moving forward. But I still think we have one last run up on Bitcoin before that happens, before the manipulation starts. And who knows, I still think BlackRock is doing the work of the World Economic Forum. And I think it's all part about crushing Bitcoin so that there's no alternative to a CBDC. But until we watch all this play out, we got to stay patient and stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.